Vegas. Did someone say Vegas? Where's Vegas? Come on, let's go.
It's another audience for you to sell out.
Bellagio, Dancing Waters, come on.
You ready to go, huh?
I love
Vegas.
Excuse
me,
I love
excuse
that
me,
vibe.
Mr. Sellout Mohegan Sun. Excuse me.
Big night.
Excuse me.
But I mentioned you. I said, this is Joe's kind of place. Joe Piscopo. Beautiful theater.
You know, how about that? That casino's great.
Oh, it's magnificent. It's right in the middle of kind of nowhere,
Was
right?
Tommy Cantone up there? Tommy Cantone, one of the guys? I hope I got the casinos right with Tommy.
I don't know. I mean, I went through the station and I kind of whisked in and whisked out. But I mean, they sent this limo that was about 5 blocks long.
They sent a limo for you.
Like a stretch.
Were you by yourself, probably?
Well, I was. It was. They were like, "What do you want? I like some Diet Cokes and some chips."
How could you do that to us?
Well, isn't that weird though?
How could you tell him that?
But think about it, guys. Isn't a stretch limo kind of an archaic thing now? We don't really have them anymore.
No, it's SUVs, yeah.
SUVs, if that. Or
you know who wrote the book on that? Arnold Schwarzenegger. He never pulled up in a limo. He always have his Hummer, or it was more street.
Really?
So and Robin Williams would drive his truck up to the Academy Awards. I remember at Lakewood. So you're right. They sent, but the casinos will send.
It was really cool. And so it's about 2.5 hours up
by
there.
yourself in the back.
All by myself. I'm playing with the buttons. I'm like the kid with Home Alone. You know, I'm like,
great.
is this the divider? You know, and the driver, Michael, this great guy, big Trump supporter and big listener to the station, because we're on a great station up there, 94.9 out of Montauk. 94.9 News Now they call it. And it covers, and then it goes across the
Montauk,
sound.
like New York? Montauk goes up there. Wow.
Yeah. Well,
cool.
they cut, and they're in Rhode Island and Connecticut. And they had it packed. It was 500 seats. They had 600 plus people, and it was a really fun night. Guys,
sold out.
What a war we're in. You know, I come to work today with this heavy heart. I just can't get over Jeffrey Toobin and his declaration that Kirstjen Nielsen will forever be known as the woman who put children in cages. I mean, they don't want to win the argument, Joe. They want to destroy people's lives.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. I mean, this thing
is. Is she Blumenthal saying it?
Oh.
Well, but his service in Vietnam makes up for it, right? Oh, yeah. That's
you mean Da Nang Dick. You know, and he came up Saturday night and said, a lot of Connecticut people up there.
Oh, my God.
They hate him.
You know what? Forgive me. This is so inappropriate, and I apologize to you listening. The plastic surgery on that guy is scary, man. Well, every time I think about it, when they come close, I tell George, I need lights, I need this, I need makeup. He goes, Joe, you need surgery. And I'm ready, and I'm a step away.
Why not?
But not Blumenthal's plastic surgeon.
Well, but I don't. Again,
forgive me, that was inappropriate.
For him to be the moral arbiter of anybody after you lied about serving your country in Vietnam. I don't even know how this guy shows his face. Much less, it's crazy. I mean, it's one of the worst offenses to people who fought and bled and died for this country to know this guy faked it, lied about it, and now you're sitting in judgment of everybody. It's and meanwhile, if you're writing a script, fellas, you'd be writing it this way. You'd have Cory Booker introduce a bill on slavery reparations. You'd have Eric Swalwell run for president.
Swalwell.
Oh, my God.
It's like a Tom Brokaw word, Swalwell.
Swalwell. Yeah. No. And it's
this guy, the nerve of this guy to run. Hey, Mike, can we talk about the separation of the families was started under who? Barack Obama.
Correct.
Just saying.
Thank you.
And when Barack Obama dumped everything into Donald Trump's lap, don't tell me the coyotes are coming in, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, to your millions and millions of viewers, maybe you could, and I know you tell them every morning, I listen, and in the hallway by myself, I stand in the hallway, I stare at your picture, and I listen to your show.
We'll let you peek in if you want.
No, you don't like people.
We'll give you a dispensation. We'll give you a dispensation.
The coyotes bring these families in. It's not families. And why don't they talk about the 6 children that died this past weekend in Chicago?
It doesn't even hit their radar. But Joe, I asked this on the show yesterday morning. I said, tell me what you do when illegals come across the border with children with them who may or may not be their children.
Exactly.
You want to put those children in a detention facility with criminals?
And this is
how does that work?
Tell the Democratic mind and progressive socialist mindset now. Who's responsible? The parents for bringing the kids over. What kind of parents are these to bring the kids over? Listen, they don't even talk about the responsibility of those parents.
You're nailing it every day. You nailed it with the money. You're with the money honey, with the Maria Bartiromo, your buddy Neil, and all your friends over. You're nailing it every morning. It's funny. It's just great to listen to you and get stimulated. You're my best show prep, my friend.
You know what, Mike? You are a great broadcaster. I love you. Have compassion. I'm going now. You have compassion, and you have.
Al's waving at you. Right?
I know.
No, you're ready to say something nice. Al only cuts you off when you start to say something nice.
Right.
He'll disagree with it.
Can I have a compliment once? Can
Mike,
you say?
You are the best broadcaster.
I don't mean from you. Right? I mean from him. You're cutting him off.
Mike Gallagher.
You're the best.
The man,
all right,
the
love
legend.
you guys. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
I love you, Michael.